explorando a cidadela, que é a capital da sociedade da galáxia. Vamos nessa. Estamos com um grande heróizão. O comandante Shepard. Então tá, vou explorar um pouquinho mais. Presidium locations. Ah tá. Deixa eu ver, Presidium locations. Fast travel, né? Nada demais. Vamos embora. Mapa. Fala aí, jovem. Instituto financeiro. Academia. Essa academia CSEC eu ainda não fui. Que lado foi isso aí? Cidadela. Vamos ver. Academia CSEC, né? Segurança, explorando, né? Jogo de exploração, rapaziada. Elevador. Tá bom. Eu vejo aqui embaixo um pouquinho. Aqui está o negócio com o transporte.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Calma aí, hein? Calma aí, minha filha. Eu não consigo distinguir os aliens dos animais. Rapaz. Acho que provavelmente também é o mesmo que as outras espécies alienígenas dizem dos humanos. Eu não consigo distinguir os humanos dos animais. Ah, tá bom. Você tem que falar com o conselho para ter acesso a... elevador. Tá, tá bom. Vou falar com o conselho. Vamos para tudo. O carinha lá dos keepers fazendo aqui as coisas. Choras bem. Ah, tá, o centro médico tá por aqui. O bar que queriam que eu fosse também tá por aqui, mas acho que não vou conseguir. Vou pra cá. Tá bom, então tem que ter pra caralho. Como é que chama o negócio do conselho? Na cidadela do conselho. Perdi já. Que é grande demais, né? A torre da cidadela. Pra cá. Vamos seguir. aqui. Finalmente ali. Vamos para o elevador.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador
Temos
Udina.
que confiar no embaixador. Edina, não vamos. Nossa, é alto mesmo. Tá aqui a torre. Abre. Não abre. Rapaziada, é o Garrus. E o Garrus, ele é alguém importante, se eu não me engano. Mano.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Sua investigação acabou, Garrus. Executor Palin.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vakarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Eu era o oficial que estava investigando o Saren. Quem é aquele?
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the council.
Ele vai mostrar o que eu encontrei sobre o Saren para o conselho. O que você encontrou?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid, but I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Boa sorte, Shepard. Talvez eles escutem você.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Não quer manter o conselho esperando.
You don't want to keep the council waiting.
Falou, amigão. Aqui vamos. Nossa, que bonito. Esse jogo aqui é muito bonito, hein? Jogo de 2007, mas é da hora. Realmente é muito interessante. E aí, vocês, tudo bem? Esse cara aqui parece suspeito, não sei porquê. Pessoas de branco sempre parece suspeito. Espero que ele seja Morgan Freeman no espaço. Ou um pai de santo no espaço. O que é bem da hora, mano. Isso eu sempre quis jogar. Teve esse quarto Mass Effect, Andromeda, e muita gente não gostou.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the council's assistants.
Estou esperando para falar com um dos assistentes do conselho. É Almirante Carroco.
Commander?
Comandante. E aí, meu filho, como é que tá? Um Keeper. Ei, mano, gatinho, me pergunta se ele tem consciência. Eles são tipo androides biológicos, isso é incrível. Interessante demais. Realmente é muito interessante Mass Effect. Gostei.
I just want to ask a couple of questions.
Se eu visse um treco desse na minha frente, eu corria pro outro lado. Opa, outra ali, ó. Mas eles são gente fina, pelo menos por enquanto. Cidadela, trânsito rápido.
Don't be ridiculous. The Bolas won't be joining the council for
Os
years.
bolos não vão se juntar ao conselho por anos. Eu não tenho certeza. Os humanos estão fazendo. Eles estão conseguindo. Os
Allowing the
bolos também
humans to
vão
join us is a sound
conseguir.
strategic move.
Permitir os humanos a nos juntar é
The Hanna are likely to
movimento
be next,
estratégico.
then the Elcor.
Mas os bolos não são. Você pode ter razão. Mas Hanar
You
tem
just
que
don't like them because you
acalmar
have
um
trouble
pouco.
understanding them.
Você não gosta deles porque você não consegue entendê-los. Ah, os Hanar são gente boa, mano. Fala dos Hanar não. Gostei dos Hanar. Eles são educados. Mano, aquele cara de branco. Eu não vou incomodar o coisinha lá, o Keeper. Pode dar chapu. E aí, meu bom? Cara, esse parece que saiu do Star Wars. Parece o Nutgunray. É Nutgunray. Nutgunray era um babaca da preula. Acho que é o que falta um pouco no Star Wars, é você poder explorar realmente a galáxia de Star Wars. O único jogo de Star Wars que eu lembro que eu consegui explorar muito bem a galáxia foi quando joguei aquele do episódio 1, lá do Play 1 mesmo. Eu achei esse último Star Wars, acho que é Jedi Fallen Order, bacana, mas eu não senti que você explora o universo de Star Wars como devia. Tem que ter uns hubs assim, tem que, sabe, ter coisa assim. Interações com o personagem. Acho que é isso que falta em Star Wars. Os jogos que tem isso, os jogos de Star Wars que tem uma interação, eles são um estilo meio MMO, sei lá. Meio travado demais. Até parece que é bom. Uma história genial, mas é muito travado. E é da BioWare também. Então, da BioWare já fazer um novo Star Wars, estilo Mass Effect. Só que bastante movimento, assim, bem movimentado. Batalha bacana. A batalha do Mass Effect é bacana. É meio shooter mesmo.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Já começou a reunião, vamos nessa. Vamos que vamos, meu bom. Chegou o bonzão aqui.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Você pode esperar de um humano. Insultos típicos.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Estão desperdiçando seu tempo, conselheira, e o meu. Eu vou encontrar provas.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
Tem alguma coisa a adicionar, comandante Shepard? Você não vai ter.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Eu vou desperdiçar.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Vocês não querem os Spectres? Não importa, você é fodão demais. Esse encontro acabou. Vocês vão ver, eu vou salvar toda a galáxia,
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason, to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Todo planeta que nós controlamos está em perigo. Nem a Terra está salva, não está mesmo. Como é que você conhece o Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time
Trabalhei com ele em uma missão há muito tempo.
Things went bad.
As coisas ficaram ruins.
Real bad.
Muito ruins.
We shouldn't talk about this here.
Não devíamos falar sobre isso.
But I know what he's like.
Eu sei que
And he has to be stopped.
E ele tem que ser parado. O conselho não vai nos ajudar.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
Temos que encontrar uma maneira de expor ele.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? You saw him arguing with the executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Terminar o relatório dele. Parece que ele estava perto de encontrar alguma coisa com o Saren. Eu vou falar com ele.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Tudo bem, então. O capitão merece. Os caras treta que treta, hein, com o outro. O capitão merece.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
O embaixador
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office
later.
later.
Capitão, me encontre.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Bem, ele tá num bar, que é onde eu tenho que ir, a parte baixa dos pavilhões. Tem alguma outra pista?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Huh? The Shadow Broker?
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren. But his information won't come cheap.
Tá bom, então aquele cara lá que eu encontrei no distrito financeiro, sabia que eu ia lá depois, parece que tem umas informações. Vou ter que falar com ele. Investigar. Conselho e embaixador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Embaixador. O embaixador não se dá bem com o conselho. Ele quer que a gente entre pro conselho bem rápido e o capitão concorda.
Maybe they'd let us join the council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
Entendi. Eles têm uma cautela com a humanidade porque acham que a gente vai dominar tudo. E a gente vai mesmo.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago,
Há 20 anos
I was
atrás,
part of a mission in the Skillian Verge.
eu fui parte de uma
I was working with
missão
Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat.
Era pra gente encontrar
Saren
terrorista.
eliminated his target,
O Saren eliminou
but a lot of
o
people
seu
died
alvo.
along the way.
Muita gente
Innocent
morreu.
people.
Pessoas
And the
inocentes.
official records just covered it all up. But I
Os
saw how he
relatórios
operates.
descobriram tudo.
No conscience. No
Mas eu
hesitation.
não vi nenhuma consciência.
He'd kill
nenhuma
1,000
hesitação.
innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Ele mataria 1000 civis inocentes para acabar com uma guerra sem pensar duas vezes. Ele é um monstro.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
Inocentes não dá fim à
I
guerra,
know how the world
causa.
works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing, and he knows how to cover his tracks.
Ele gosta de violência, de morte, e ele sabe como cobrir os seus passos, seus rastros. Quem é Shadow Broker?
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game. And the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Então tá, esse Shadow Broker é traficante de informações. Ninguém sabe muito sobre ele. E ele não toma lados. Mas ele é um mal necessário. Pode ser uma mulher ou um grupo. Bom, vamos ver. Harkin...
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use.
Nossa, ele é
the embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Nossa.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Esse Harkin é mané. Pois é. Sempre tem.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation, but sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
Métodos mais extremos são necessários. Como eles são escolhidos?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Se Spectre aparece, alguma coisa muito grande vai acontecer. Como eles são organizados?
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure.
Não há estrutura de comando.
Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Os Spectres têm muito poder, Shepard. E se for muito longe?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often.
Não acontece muito.
The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Mandar outro espectro para acabar com o agente rebelde e derrotá-lo, né? Prender ou matá-lo. Investigar mais espectros. Barlavon.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
Não faz nada ilegal, mas ele sabe.
He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Embaixadores, diplomatas, espectros. É por isso que Shadow Broker usa ele. Tem mais nada. Falou.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard.
Boa sorte,
I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Eu vou falar com embaixador, se você precisar de alguma coisa. Muito bom. Muitas coisas acontecendo. Cacilda, para de pegar então, aí, mano.
The Asari were the second species to join the Citadel. The Salarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Salarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Salarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Salarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Salarians were responsible for the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Salarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
São Salarians, eles são anfíbios de sangue quente, eles têm um metabolismo hiperativo, eles pensam rápido, falam rápido e se movimentam rápido. Eles têm uma vida curta. É difícil ver um Salarian com mais de 40 anos. Eles desenvolveram os Krogans para usar como soldados nas guerras de Hackney. Eles também são responsáveis pela bioarma genophage, que os Turians usaram para acabar com as rebeliões dos Krogans. Séculos depois. Krogans. Altas tretas. Acho que não tem nada aqui, né? Bom, essa reunião não nos levou muito a lugar nenhum. Babaca do caramba, aqueles. Como é que é? Sabem? Você vai pegar ele que se prepara. Vai pegar ele vai ver só. Pra cadeia. Deixa preso, vai. Canal Keeper. Coisas. Vambora. Vamos descer. Descer lá embaixo.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
Chorba. O Chorba tá fazendo o quê, mano?
What? Oh, no, I wasn't.
Não, eu não
Never
estava.
mind.
Esquece.
Yes, is there something you want?
Você quer alguma coisa? Seguindo os Keepers?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keepers.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
Eu vi aqui.
I'm
Eu sei que eu vi.
not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Não devia falar com você sobre isso. Por que
We're
não?
just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
Estamos falando. Tem algum problema
No.
com isso? Não.
I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you.
Não ia machucar.
I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Está escaneando eles. Por que as mentiras?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the keepers. I
Tecnicamente,
don't
nós estamos
really
para
think
incomodar
my
os Keepers.
scanning disturbs them,
Eu não acho que
but the authorities might
vai
disagree.
incomodá-los.
I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Gostaria de escaneá-los mais abertamente, mas não vale a pena ser preso por isso.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
Eu nem sei quem é você. Eu estou com a aliança.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help.
Acho que eu posso.
You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Toda vez que eu fazer o escaneamento dos Keepers, eu vou ganhar dinheirinho. Por que você está fazendo?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Eu quero saber o que faz eles funcionarem.
I should get going then.
Bom, então eu vou.
Yes, I have much work myself.
Sim, eu tenho muito trabalho.
So long,
Até mais.
and good luck with the scanning.
E boa sorte com o escaneamento. Ah, legal. Tem tanto Keeper aqui. Tem um lá. Mais outro. Acho que eu vi um aqui. Eu tava sonhando. Não.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be involved in something like that without the Council knowing?
Maybe the Council does know. Everyone already assumes he's just doing their dirty work.
That's dangerous talk. I'd be careful who you mention that to.
I know. But if it's true, shouldn't we be doing something about it?
No. And I'll thank you to keep me out of it if you do.
Eles pensam que aquele cara renegado tá trabalhando com o conselho aqui, tá fazendo de propósito. Será? Sempre que eu ver um Keeper eu vou escanear. Nada? Tem a musiquinha de elevador.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Eu odeio política. Eles estão indignados porque o conselho não ouviu eles.
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Não estou perturbando os keepers, eu só estou escaneando eles. Ah, tem uma ali. Dá um dinheirinho pra nós. Ah, tem um bagulho ali. Tá fácil.
One believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
You're creating a public disturbance. It's against Citadel regulations.
Tá criando perturbação. É contra os regulamentos. Eu quero falar com os caras. Vamos ver se a gente consegue ajudar.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
aquele Hana não consegue ouvir a razão. Por que ele não pode agir de uma maneira mais ordeira e nas leis? Qual é o problema?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
Os Hanars podem falar as suas bobagens quando comprar uma permissão evangélica. Vamos chegar. Regras de permissão.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
Ele falou que a cidadela é muito importante para se tornar campo de batalha para guerras religiosas. Tem mais alguma coisa? Não. Deixa eu falar.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Eu estou falando com essa geleia teimosa a tarde inteira. Você pode tentar.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
O honorável oficial de assistência. Tem problema?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you? The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
Tá, já sei. Vamos investigar.
If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit? The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom.
Eu gostaria de ajudar, legalidade de pregar.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now? The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Eu acho que não é necessária uma permissão.
Who are the Enkindlers? Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Então, os Protheans deram para a espécie Hanar o dom da fala. Eu gostaria de ajudar.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation. This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
Tá bom.
Any progress with that Hanar?
Deixa ele falar.
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Tudo bem, e se eu comprasse a permissão?
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
Onde eu compro?
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Tá bom.
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged? Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers? The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
Eu posso comprar para você a permissão?
What if I purchase the evangelical permit for you? Finances are only a partial limitation. This one does not believe that one should pay in order to speak the truth. However, this one also does not possess the 150 credits necessary to purchase the permit.
Você tem agora.
150 credits? This should cover you.
Isso deve cobrir você.
This is a most appreciated action. You are not of the Hanar, but you wish to help spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
A verdade, espalhar a verdade sobre
This one will not cause any further trouble for the CSEC officer. This one offers its thanks.
Esse aqui agradece. Ai, ai. Acabou, meu amigo.
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Prazer, amigo.
Happy to help. Here, for your assistance in this matter. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Eu tenho que relatar para os meus superiores. Tá bom, tá tudo resolvido. Vamos ver o que encontramos aqui. Aqui é o cara, né? E aí, Bardavon?
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
Comandante. Eu preciso da sua ajuda.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Ele sabe sobre o Saren e ele trabalha com o Shadow Broker. Podemos fazer acordo?
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances.
Ele vai dar informação
so I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business until Saren turned on him.
Mas o Saren se voltou contra ele. Ele não é o único.
Saren's turned on a lot of people.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with CSEC?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
The Shadow Broker.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Parece que ele é muito influente, esse Shadow Broker. Ele pode até derrubar governos com as informações que ele tem. Quem é ele?
Any guess what his identity might be?
Sabe quem
I don't know.
Pode ser?
Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
ser agente. Ninguém vence o Shadow Broker, é isso?
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Adeus, comandante. Falou.
The Elcor are a citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. The Krogan evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal predator, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them and built modern technology so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already inhabited, the Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
Então, tá, parece que os Krogan eram uma espécie brutal, viviam se matando no seu planeta. Os Salarians ajudaram eles e ensinaram eles tecnologia. Depois da tal arma Genophage, essa arma Genophage faz 1 em 1000 gravidezes viáveis. E os Krogans parece que estão morrendo. Para desaparecer na espécie, né? Então os Krogans odeiam todas as raças, especialmente os Turians. Nossa, que complexo. Que rolo. Tretas em cima de tretas. Mas a gente vai, né? A gente vai estar. Escanear o Keeper, cargueiro. Passar pro outro lado para ver se encontro o tal cara lá, o tal Krogan. Mais um. Keeper. Aqui a segurança assistente. Dá pra ir pra lá? Não dá pra ir pra lá. O lugar é muito grande. Tá pra cá, não tá? É, a coisa tá pra cá. Vamos, amigão. É. E agora dá pra ver aqui.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents of expanded human colonization insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Pois é, as colônias humanas estão sendo atacadas e eles estão muito aflitos e os investidores não querem mais investir. Deixa aquele cara lá, sério? Não. Achei. Esse é o Rex.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
Você devia avisar o Fist e vou matar.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Eu quero que você tente.
Go on. Get out of here.
Vá, sai daqui.
Yes, human.
Sim, humano. Rex?
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Nós temos objetivo igual, mano. Como?
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
Eu fui contratado para matar o dono de Cora's Den, homem chamado Fist. Ele fez algo bem tolo. Me diga.
What did he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
O cara do bar lá prometeu um encontro com uma refugiada e Shadow Broker. Mas aí ele contatou Saren. Por quê?
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Então temos que encontrar essa evidência e prova que ele é um traidor. E o Conselho vai ter que ouvir a gente. Talvez esteja...
Saren might already have her.
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
Me ajude a matar o Fist e ela é toda sua. Provavelmente ela tá no clube dele, a informante. E o Shadow Broker?
I want to know more about your employer.
Quer saber mais sobre seu...
Can't tell you much.
Não pode dizer muito.
All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
E o Garrus, o Turian, ele quer derrubar o Saren também. Podíamos usar ele.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Então tá, vamos ver. Examinar. Eu nem sei. Preciso de um cara bom aqui. Vou deixar esses dois caras. Depois eu vejo a mulher. Você tá explorando. escanear. Oficial de aquisição.
One sec, looking you up.
Um minuto, um segundo, estou metendo.
Commander Shepard, here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Show me what you've got.
Excellent. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Que isso? Aldrin Labs. Por isso. Até mais, amigão.
A Salarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
Aparentemente, a escavação Salarian encontrou objeto Prothean no dos Hanar. E os Hanar não gostaram muito disso. Observando. Nossa, muita coisa nesse jogo. O que é isso? Codex. Vamos ver o que ele pode fazer. Administração, comunicação, administração. Tecnicamente eles estão falando sobre as comunicações extraplanetárias. Acho que isso não é possível. Nossa realidade, pelo menos agora, realmente. E até onde o que eu estou entendendo aqui é... Eles... os espectros e o conselho têm prioridade. E todo mundo vem depois. E eles vendem como se fossem canais de ondas de rádio, né? Para as mídias e os networks e tudo mais. Bom, é isso, interessante. Interessantíssimo. Scan. E aí, oficial Lang, algo para dizer?
Hey, I know you. You're Shepard, right? I was on Mindwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Looks like you have a fan.
I'm sorry, I just never thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security. It's an honor to meet you, Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
É uma honra te encontrar, comandante. O que você está fazendo aqui? Posso te ajudar com alguma coisa? Ele é um fã do Shepard, porque o Shepard salvou uma colônia inteira. Ele viu tudo, uma medalha que o Shepard ganhou.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it so far. Way more interesting than staying back on Earth. You get to meet all kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law. People, even aliens, appreciate that.
Tá. Ele acha que a segurança CSEC tem muito respeito aqui. Nós mantemos a lei, até os alienígenas apreciam isso. Você também é um alienígena, né? Por assim dizer. Cidadela.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
This place is amazing. I've been here almost a year and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go and relax. But I really like it here down in the wards. There's always something going on somewhere. Like that new club they just opened a few months ago, Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always make them out to be super agents on secret missions to save the galaxy. I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other CSEC guys don't like them too much. Figure they shouldn't be able to operate outside the law. But if they were so bad, the Council wouldn't use them, right?
Do you know a CSEC officer named Harkin?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Oh, see you around, Commander.
Alô, mano. Nossa, lá dá pra ver muito da... Olha aqui, é gigante mesmo, é tipo cidade inteira, né? Quantos devem ter aqui? Eu não sei direito. Eu não consigo ver direito. Aqui são transportes.
Everyone on the tour, but I got pretty close to her.
Huh, just look at that ship. You'd have to be stupid to mess with that.
Very true. She's got almost as much firepower as the rest of the Asari fleet combined.
Hopefully she'll never need to use it.
Aparentemente é muito maior do que a gente consegue ver aqui. Eu tô entendendo que isso aqui é muito maior do que a gente consegue ver. Gigante. Eu vejo mais amanhã. É isso, estamos nisso. Bom, eu continuo depois. Vou jogar mais depois. Então, até mais. Gostei muito desse jogo, bem interessante. Muito legal. E é isso. Até mais.